Charlotte, I have no clue why you can't redeem the coffee. I have no clue. Honestly, I just checked and I don't think there's a timer for it. I'm gonna have to go through all my settings. I haven't touched anything and everything's been going wrong the last few days. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what's going on. Because I haven't touched anything. And I haven't made any adjustments or... I don't know what's going on. But hello. Welcome to the stream. Apart from the coffee not coffeeing. I have my priorities, Charlotte, okay? The coffee. Let me check again. Du, 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 du. Hang on. Yeah, it's not even on a cooldown, so I'm not sure what is going on. It's so weird. Oh no, Charlotte, no. Thank you, Orb, for... wait, no, Puli for the 75 stream streak. Orb, thank you for your caramel latte redemption. And thank you, Puli, for your happy flap. And you have a peach iced tea today. I don't know what's going on, Charlotte. Hang on. I literally... Can you redeem the happy flap? I'm not. I'm just thanking people. Oh, God. Okay, you can redeem the happy flap. This is so strange. I'm really not sure what is going on, guys. Honestly. Oh, there you go. You have an espresso. Let's go. I need to look into that because I have no cooldown, so I don't know what's going on. I am very sorry. But hello, everyone. Welcome. We are gonna go straight into game. We're gonna try being a 5-star chef today. I'm not sure how good it's gonna be. We're in Yr.4 because I played 2 days gathering all the ingredients. And we still haven't got all ingredients. But we're getting there. And I'm on the island because I needed to, you know, get some stuff done. And I didn't mean to do that. We still need to wait for rice, which I'm hoping will grow quickly. I don't know why I didn't fertilize anything. It's not in my nature. Thank you, Charlotte, for hydrating and treating Nyrax. I'm sure he appreciates it very much. Oh my god, he leveled up too. Let's go. Right. We're just collecting all our ancient fruit, hoping for the best. Oh, I am not betting anything. Oh my god, we got the Bubblegum King. Look at him. In his pink, blue, and yellow. Artichoke. I'm not sure how many artichokes. Oh, what did I put it? put my artichoke in there. I didn't mean to do that. Why am I like...
7,000 fucking pigeons. Eat this man.
Oh my god, we're summoning pigeons straight away. Welcome in, Pika. Thank you for summoning the pigeons and redeeming your mocha with whip. That sounds delicious. Why did I do that? I did not mean to do that. And for your happy flap. Oh, we're Dracarison now. Okay, okay. Losing your sanity and valor. Oh my god. So, every level up is not a new color. You just unlock colors every few level ups. And then the color that you get is just random. So you never truly know what you're gonna get. Okay, we need 2 more. 2 more. The battle pass for what? Yeah, it's a grind. Okay. A stream? There's no battle pass for my stream. Or is there? I guess I could put some stuff here. The pigeon drinking coffee tier? Oh my god. No, I'll check. Let me check what level everyone is on.
I think it's time to celebrate!
Okay. So Nyrax is currently level 14. He has... a few different colors unlocked. But he's level 15, he gets another color added to his list of colors. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. What is she, Bella? Welcome in. Oh my god, you have a mocha. Delicious, my favorite. You got a battle pass for coffee. Sounds great, huh? Like you don't all love it. Thank you for your happy flatboard sheep. Welcome in. How you doing? Okay. Our starfruit wine is done. I'm doing okay. The heat is affecting me a little bit, but you know, we're getting there. Also, guys, I did sell some of the animals. I had to. It was time. And I did cry. Look, we've only got 4 chickens, but you know, we didn't need all the chickens. Also, if I miss a message, just shout at me. I feel like my brain isn't in my head today as usual. Alright. I'm not sure if anyone else gets that. But my brain is just not braining today. We also need more sheep. We need more sheep. Literally water sheep. You can never have too many. We also don't have ducks anymore. We have one duck, actually. One singular duck. We don't want to sell those. I can't remember how much oil I needed. I'm just gonna do another load. Literally no friends for the duck. Mm-mm. Do not drink that. Ducky gets no friends. Well, he has ostrich friends. Maybe he'll think he's an ostrich and he'll become an ostrich duck. Then he'll be a special kind of duck. Hopefully as well all the audio's good for you guys. How... Let's do the ancient fruit. Don't know if I'm gonna have enough, but we'll try. We had not enough. Let me check. I swear I had more ancient fruit somewhere. Yes, I did. Okay. I came prepared. Hopefully this will be enough. And I am setting up kegs in the quarry, so we'll be able to do a lot more kegging, if you will. Right, does that look like they're all done? I hope so. I truly hope so. Okay. Then we need to check in here. It's just coffee. It's fine. I missed one keg? Where? Where is it? Where's the keg? I'm so bad. Thank you for spotting that, water sheep. You have better eyeballs than me. Okay. Now, I know I was missing something for cooking. I'm just not sure what. I think it was a fish. I've got carp. It was a bream. I don't have a bream. I also... Did I have a largemouth bass? Yes, I did. Okay. It was a periwinkle that I didn't have either. Or a rainbow trout. And I can't get a rainbow trout. Fudging monkeys. But I had a salmon, I think. Oh, shit. And a sardine. I think I need to get a squid, okay. Did I have a tuna? I do have a tuna. So it's just 2 fish I'm missing. The rainbow trout and magic bait. I didn't think of that. Thank you, water sheep, for your brain. Do I have a squid? I do. Okay. Let's put our ingredients in. That child, I don't... I really want to turn them into... doves. Is that bad of me for wanting to turn my children into doves? It is, isn't it? Now we need to check if I have magic bait. I should have magic bait. If I don't, I'm gonna curse myself. What's that? Challenger bait. Where the hell do you get magic bait from? I don't think I have magic bait. Oh my god. I don't know if I have any key points. This is gonna go not well. Okay. My farm is a mess. I hate it. If you hear barking, I am again sorry. My neighbor's dogs have decided to go on a rampage once again. As normal. Legend row. My god, it's already 7:40. How is it already 7:40? I feel like I haven't done anything. Probably because I haven't done anything, but you know. I think a bream. We can catch a bream from here. Because it's a river fish. Yay! I think we only needed 1 as well. Was it only 1? Let me check. Yes. I needed eels too. God damn it. I hate when the farm is a mess also. I'm just gonna shove things in this chest for now. Do I have an eel in here? This cooking, guys, is gonna turn me crazy, I think. I think this is what's gonna do it for me. Do I not have an eel? Just a normal eel? What the heck? I swear I saved all these damn fish. Okay, I guess we're going to the ocean. We're going to the ocean to get some fish. Ooh, ooh. I can't believe we're on year 4. And I need to remember people's birthdays, otherwise, yeah. Hello, Willie. You're looking fine. Oh, for the love of all things holy. What a sheep. Why have you got to be so smart? I'm actually buying more sheep, I'll have you know. I need some magic bait. But I need to go to the island to do that. Kent? Believe it or not, Kent was the easiest to become friends with. Yes, brother, inspired by your sheep. Okay, there's one of those little devils. I need... How many of those do I need? Two. I need another one. Oh, I have two. Never mind. I don't need another one. Let's go. I've never sold the sheep. Pika, stop lying. Let's see if I can make anything. Can I make anything? I needed a sunfish too. Where the hell do I get a sunfish? And I need a blue jazz. Okay. And I need rhubarb. Okay. And kale. Why is it that I can't make anything I need to make? Oh, vinegar. How the hell do I make vinegar? How the hell do I make vinegar? That's my sweet little innocent giggling face, Pika. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. I am not max friendship with everyone. Listen, it takes me time. I keep looking at my calendar and forgetting straight away. I can buy it from Pierre. Oh, okay. How do I get a sunfish? I need to get magic bait, I know. River? What season? I'm blessed. Also, everyone, Orb, my brother, has started streaming. He's streaming Stardew also, but I'm not sure if he'll be streaming any other games. Give him some love. Okay, we are gonna get... Did someone just... Brother, did you just shout yourself out? Or did Pika do that? Who knows with you lot? Okay. Yes, my brother's first stream was last night. But don't worry, I was just... It was fixing audio and getting everything together. Oh, of course I have shoutouts. Have you not seen whenever, like, CJ or someone comes in, it has a pop-up? I'll have to put you into that, too. Okay, did I, like, pet everything. I think I petted everything. I turned on the automatic shoutouts, so I need to add you into it if you continue streaming, like, you know. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. But as you said, you're not gonna have a schedule, you're just gonna go with the vibe. Do I still need to give birthday presents to people who I'm already, like, fully hearted with? Or would that be a waste? Nope, we need the fishing rod. Dun 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 dun. Wait, when did we have a Junimo celebration? Can you tell my brain isn't here? We do, but we need to build his confidence. Yeah, your mic is terrible, I'm not gonna lie to you. Your mic was more expensive than mine. But I want to get a Rhodes mic. They're kind of expensive, but I'm gonna save for one. And I'll see if I can get it good for, like, second hand. Because the mic I have now, I got second hand. And it's quite good. Oh, no, I don't want the horse in the crops. Thank you. The starfruit's done. I need to reset up the sprinklers over here. Yeah, yours is kind of... You have a Yeti? I have a Yeti! Which is weird, because I think mine sounds kind of good. There's no point talking mic with me because I have no clue what is what. I usually just go with what looks prettiest, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Wait, no, I think I have to keep these down here because I don't have the room. Khaleesi tries to figure out math. Did I do that right? I don't think I did that right, did I? I don't think I did that right. This one will have to stay like this. But then I think these ones can change? Maybe? We shall see. Of my mic settings, I already sent you one and you were like, I've already done that! So I need like one more iridium sprinkler. That is literally me. If it's cute and pretty, I want it. 1, 2, I'm gonna need another freaking sprinkler. Let's see what quests Mr. Quee has for us today. Where do I get the magic bait? Ooh! I have enough! Watch me not get a single thing that I need. I need to buy all the recipes though. Oh god. Find 100 each of red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple items. Place them in my collection box. Oh my god. Do we want to play Geronimo card? Do we? Wait, no. We'll do the coloring one. That's fun. So what color? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Does this count as a color? No? Okay. I probably should have checked I had the stuff before accepting. Yeah, I don't know if I want to even try it. If I'm being completely honest. Right. Let us continue onward. Okay, I have magic bait. Where the hell is there sunfish and what else was it I needed? I can't remember. I don't have enough kegs yet to put all this starfruit in. So do I just sell it? I also need copper and iron. I'm just gonna leave. I'm just leaving. We're gonna put this magic bait on and hope I get... I can't even remember the fish I need. But we're gonna hope. And pray that I get it. Oh god. Cutscene! Oh, Khaleesi, you scared me. See that fruit up there? It looks delicious, doesn't it? But I can't reach it. I know, short people problems. Feel that. Ah! Thanks. Did I lift her up? Okay, got it. You're stronger than you look. I have muscles for days. I drink all the protein. Here, try a piece. That was the whole fucking fruit, but okay. You know, I just realized something. Even if my art career is a flop, I'll always have a friend to catch me on the way down. I mean, I picked you up. Didn't mean I was gonna catch you. I am delicate, okay? I know, there was no stopping me. Okay. Let me see. What fish was it that I said I needed? I need 2 eels. I need... What else did I need? Oh, brain, come back in my head, please. Rainbow trout. I need a squid. No, I had a squid. Don't need a squid. A sunfish. Sunfish, rainbow trout, and eel. That's what I need. That's what she needs. Okay, let's see. Magic bait, do your thing. Who knows? I'm just putting the magic bait on. I want to see what it does. Drachman, welcome in. How are you doing? How is Elden Ring been? My brother was obsessed with that game. Don't know if he still is. I think I got him obsessed with Stardew, but how have the streams been? Oh fuck, I missed it. I'm doing well. It's hot. I don't deal well with heat. And I feel a bit weird today, but we're going strong. You started this week? Nice. My brother is hardcore obsessed. If you need tips and tricks, he's the guy. He's trying to make me play it, but I don't think I'd get past the tutorial. Yes, we got sunfish! Let's go! One down. Turtle shield? What's a turtle shield? Are you a ninja turtle? Oh my god, why do I keep bloody missing it? I can't remember if there was another fish that I needed. Oh god, and I still need to do this. I'm stressing. I got the sunfish, which is good. Even though I don't think I needed magic bait for that. Yay! It's just this freaking rainbow trout. Oh, I have to go to the mountain lake. None of you told me. You beat up 2 bosses. You're gaming. Nice. Let's go. I feel like I'd be beat up by the bosses. I'd never get past the tutorial. I would cry the entire time. Now, does the magic bait work for the eel? Will it work if it's not raining? Does it bypass all of that? No, you'll get your, like, hair off with me within, like, 20 minutes, probably. I'm too slow with controls. Hydrate and posture check. I don't have a drink. Oh my god. I'm the worst. I will grab a drink soon. If it's trash, I swear. It's a carp. I know. I don't have a coffee right now. I'm sorry. Oh my god. I keep... How the hell do I miss? Guys, I'm gonna lose my shit. The bait isn't cheap, my guy. Love the horse, but I don't have a hotkey for it on the controller. What horse? What horse are you on about? I didn't even look at what fish we just caught either. That could have been anything. Perch. I don't need... What fish was it I needed? Rainbow trout. Okay. My brain isn't braining. Oh shit. My guy. You're not what I need. Ooh, presents. Oh, you did Khaleesi baby. Yay! That's a new one. It's so cute, right? Oh, fuck. No, that's a new one. I think it's adorable. I have to put the art in the Discord. Thank shitting fuck. We got it. How many did I need? I needed one sunfish. How many rainbow trouts did I need? One. Thank fuck. Okay. Now, can I catch an eel? Elfing is wait, Elfling Gaming. Welcome to the lair. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay. Can I catch an eel if it doesn't rain? That is going to be my question to everyone. With the magic bait. How much do I have left? 53. Okay. I need to start collecting fish. Okay, salmon, perch. Thank you so much. We've been working on it very hard. But we're getting there slowly. No, I have time. I have time. Are you a Stardew player? I felt like I said that really funny. I'm just gonna sell the star fruit. What the heck? I have so much of it. This stuff can go down here for now. Okay, let's go to sleep. The Pigeon Queen stream. Let's go. Okay. We are getting blessed. We don't want to get blown up by a bomb. Yeah, okay. I mean, I just have a slight obsession with pigeons. It's... Child, hello? Okay, I need to find color things now. Letter. Okay. We need 100 of colorful things, I guess you could say. Play Elden Ring then. Play what you want to play. I need colorful things. With the 100 things, do they all have to be the same color? Like, not the same color, like the same item. So can I have, like, I don't know, 30 spice berries and 46 cranberries and something else? Otherwise, I don't know what I'm doing. You guys are not listening. Okay. I will take things into my own hands and not know what I'm doing. They can be different items. What a shape you're saving me right now. Okay, what can we use is the question here. We can use sap for yellow. Void essence for purple. What else? What colors were there? So we did yellow. We've done purple. We just need blue, green, and red. Can we use moss for green? Or fiber? Fiber. Moss is harder to get. Bait is the easiest for red, okay. Otherwise I can just do the magma geodes because I'm not going to open them again. Possibly. So I have 53. Okay, they must all count, right? That can be red, and then red, purple, green, yellow. We just need blue. What can we use for blue? Because I do not have 100 blueberries. I need to start saving things. Do we just do the Joja Cola again? Would diamonds count? But then that's kind of expensive. I need to get more star fruit too. Frozen geodes. Wait, do I have the frozen geodes? Where are they? We could use the frozen geodes. And then what else can we use with those? Battery pack? Because I have quite a few. But then that's quite a lot. I'm too lazy to wait, brother. That's the thing. Too lazy. Oh, wait. I have frozen tears, right? So I'll take a few of those. Like 25. They all count as blue. Blue, red, purple, green, yellow. How about that? Look at me. Resourceful. Okay. I need to go and buy starfruit seeds also. Then I need to go to the island. Oh my god. How is that orange? That literally looks red. I will try it and we'll see. Otherwise I'll have to buy cherry bombs. I think I need like 250. 260, that's fine. I still don't know how to get into the casino. And it's making me sad. That's a pretty butterfly. Oh, cute. I'm guessing that's the prismatic one I've been looking for the entire time. Willy, hello. Ooh, it's raining. Maybe I can get eels. Dun 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 dun. Right, Mr. Quee. Oh, thank God. Which one? Place orange items? Oh, I forgot the color orange. Okay. I need one more red item. And we need more orange. Okay. What the hell can I use for orange? I think I'm just gonna use the quality ones then. Then they can just go there. That's fine. Well, yeah, I know I could use oranges, but I don't have 100 oranges. That's the issue. I wish he would give me my stuff back. I feel cheated. He just likes to watch me suffer. These are all set up wrong now, but I don't care right now. Apple, hello, welcome in. How you doing? I hope you are doing well. Right. Boom. Why? Okay, they are growing. I thought I was going crazy. So those can go in there, and those, and those, and those. I just need to get fairy feed things. How many yams did I need? 2. Okay. That's the 2 yams I need. And let's see if we can get some eel. A Halloween themed convention? Damn. Halloween themed celebrity panel, Halloween themed artist alley, and food trucks. Ooh, that sounds fun. I'm guessing you love Halloween. 30 minutes until you go. I'm sure time will fly. Are you dressed up? God damn, what are you? I was not ready for a fish of your caliber, sir. Okay. Never mind. We will go again. You haven't celebrated in years? No. Why? Tell me why. Or if you don't feel comfortable telling me why, that's fine also. Oh my god. Dude. I don't like fishing. For a puffer fish. You are not what I need, good sir. You can't explain why? That's completely fine. But I'm so glad that you get to now. That's fun. For the love of all things holy. Give me an eel. Don't eat a lionfish. Oh my god. Fudging monkeys. I haven't fished. Oh my god. I haven't fished in this long. I just need 2 eels. That's all I need. Oh no, that's so sad. I'm sorry about that. It's hard when you grow older and, like, your friends all move. You should dress up. Not that I dress up. I still have 51, okay. How have I oh, because it preserves it, okay. Oh my god, yes. Apple should be apple. Do I just buy copper ore? I think I do. I think that's just how it's gonna go. Copper's orange, right? How many did I need? I had 30. I just buy a load of copper ore. I need 87 copper ore. Okay. Thank you. Now, someone please, because my eyes are just, they're not good. We all know this. Is there an eel in my chest? I can't see one, but maybe my eyes have missed it. Because I don't think I do. I don't. No, there isn't. I'm not crazy. Well, I am crazy, but I'm not crazy. Yeah, I don't need lava eel. I need the normal eel things. Do I have a... I don't have an ocean one. I just ride to the beach. We'll see if we can get lucky. That's fine, brother. I can nether math. It's fine. Are there any more recipes from here I need to buy? No, I bought them all. Okay. Hang on. What side of the beach do I need to be on? Fall or spring, 4 till 2 a.m. Okay. We should be okay. Bucko, you stay right here. I just need 2 eels. Oh. Effie, hello. Welcome into the lair. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome, welcome. If you would like to chat, please do. I would love to talk. But if not, continue lurking. Thank you for being here. Okay. 1 eel down. We just need 1 more. Yeah, no math zone. I can't read numbers to save my life, so... Like, I couldn't even tell you how much money that is in my counter thing either, so... Oh my god, it keeps going. It's like I need to concentrate really hard. Nope. I need another eel. Oh, thank you. But that's not enough for me. I need more money. I need more money. Oh my god. It did the sound. I clicked, dude. I bet you it's because I'm not wearing my dinosaur hat. Dude. You are also not what I need. Come on, give me 1 last eel. That's all we need. 1 last eel. Nope, okay. Never mind. 1 out of 2 eels. Oh, God. Thank you, Pika, for treating Nyrax. I'm sure he appreciates it, even though he's a bit of a diva sometimes. Do I have a birthday? It's Ken's. Do I have to still give him a gift? Oh, yeah. Okay, we'll still give him a gift. We're 2 hearts off. Apple, my brain is melting, and I don't know. I'm trying. It's just this weather. It's very hot. I have an AC, which helps so much. Oh my god, the baby's out of the crib. Ew. So, we have that. But, yeah. I just don't deal well with the heat at all. How are you doing though, Apple? We need to go get another eel. Oh, my bedroom is hot. My bed is warm to touch and my cold water bottle went lukewarm in minutes. Feel that. That's the story of everyone's life in the UK right now. It's horrible. Does solar essence count as orange? Wait. Oh, maple seeds? Because they're kind of orange. I will take them. Because that's yellow. I know that's yellow. But this game and its colors are sometimes off, you know? But this game and the colors, brother, it's kind of weird. Do I have anything in here? I need to do a good mining trip. I'm just too lazy. Fairy roses. I wish there was a damn flower shop. Because what flowers is it that I need for cooking? I'm currently growing a blue jazz. I have a dandelion. I need a pineapple and a mango. Yeah, I think it's just the one blue jazz that I need. There's the melon. Did I put a pineapple in here and a mango? I don't think I did. I did not. Lord. Do I even have a pineapple? I should have a pineapple. Oh my god. Please tell me I have a pineapple. I do. My noblest of steed. Let it— oh, rabbit's foot. Thy cannot forget thy rabbit foot. Chickens? One singular rabbit's foot to make a bestie. Hello, darling animals. Damn. I guess I should grow more pineapples. Again, I'm just so lazy. To anyone watching that isn't subscribed, doesn't have turbo or a fancy ad blocker, ads are about to start. So please grab yourself a drink, stretch your legs, and I'll be here. I might actually take a quick break also just to grab a drink, because I don't have one. And We don't want me to dehydrate, because, yeah. I'm a fainter, guys. I'm a fainter. Am I gonna sell you and you? One rabbit's foot. Now we have to find Kent. Just shut the gate. There we go. What is that weird ass noise? It sounds like a freaking frog. Hey, I only passed out a few times. Is he in here? Oh god, oh god. Rock and roll. I have music turned off, so we're not going to be able to hear it, but let's just imagine we're headbanging right now. Or they're doing Barbie Girl. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Oh, hi, Khaleesi. Sebastian and I were just having a little jam session. Oh my god, let me get on the drums and friggin' rock it. We're trying to start a band, but we still don't know what kind of music to make. There's too many possibilities. Say, Khaleesi, what kind of music do you like? Oh my god. I'm a farmer, so I'm gonna say some honky-tonky country music. Bethy, hello. I married Shane because that's what chat voted for. But I am a Sebastian girly through and through. So I'm kind of wondering whether I divorce Shane and turn the kids into doves. Okay, we're gonna do honky-tonky country music. Oh shit, where'd my game go? Guys, my game crashed! Oh my lord, why does this happen to me? Okay, I'm gonna quickly grab a drink, and then we'll get back onto the game when the game is gaming. Okay. Give me 2 minutes. I'll give you a song to listen to. Okay, there we go. Okay, but now I've started One Direction, I have to sort of finish One Direction. We can't just end the song, you know? So you're gonna have to bear with me. Being how are you? Oh, baby, look what you've done. What you've done now. If you keep holding me this way. We're doing jazz? What? I can't even remember what we were doing, if I'm honest. Baby, I'll never leave if you keep holding me this way. What was I doing, guys? Baby, look what you've done to me. We're jamming. Yeah, we're jamming. Baby, look what you've done now. If you keep holding me this way. See, I can't stop One Direction when One Direction starts. It has to continue until the very... Shane, get the heck out of the way. That's it, we're divorcing this man. Oh my god. Okay. We can put the stream playlist back on now, it's fine. Hopefully it's not too loud for everyone. Tell me if it is. I hope it's not. There we go. That should be fine. Okay. Did I get a rabbit's foot? I did not get a rabbit's foot. I can't believe the game crashed. Or did I just click off it? Who knows? Who knows? Oh, we were gonna see if maple seeds counted for orange. Now I remember. Now I remember clearly. And I need to get my fairy roses. And I need to find Kent, wherever Kent may be. Bucko is too much of a voluptuous man to get through. Okay, we're back to the jamming session. It's fine. We're headbanging. They're gonna let me rock out on the drums and absolutely kill it. Oonts, 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 oonts. We're headbanging. We're vibing. Yes, we just read all of this. But I'm still gonna make him do country pop. No. What was it? I can't remember the name of it. Hunky-tunky country music. Or should we do experimental noise rock? Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna go for the noise rock. I see my game crashed again. What the heck? Okay, that cutscene is crashing my game like crazy. Oh my god. Okay, we're not going into that house. I'm not sure why it's crashing. On that particular cutscene. Is it bugged? Who knows? Now we have to do all of that again. I'm guessing it's saying it doesn't want me to give Kent his birthday present. But I kind of need to. Because I need to be friends with him, you know? And again, we go through. Do we completely ignore it, or do we try? Who knows? Maybe we'll try again. Third time's the charm, right? I need 2 mangoes. And I forgot the pineapple. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. What was I doing? Brain. I have no clue. My game is crashing. My brain is fried. It's the story of my life. I swear I needed ginger for something, but I can't remember. Didn't put the freaking ore back either. I think I'm gonna blame Pika for crashing the game. I don't even think I care about Ken anymore. We'll give him his gift a bit later. Do not sell those. Do not sell them, Khaleesi. I also need to buy vinegar from Pierre. Okay. Hello, Willie. Lovely seeing you here. I just need an eel, please. Thank you. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Maybe I'll just skip the cutscene if we get the cutscene again. Enjoy your convention, Apple. I hope you have the best time ever. By Chatlandia. Love that. Why is my energy so low? What have I been doing? Aerobics? Jogging? Not what I needed. Mm-mm. If only seagulls were this cute in real life. Actually, no. Seagulls are cute. They're just little demons. Oh, thank the Lord. Thank my Lord and Savior, Harry Styles. He caught that for me. Okay. Skip the cutscene. Call my good old trusty steed, Bucko. Who is chunky and voluptuous. Mm-hmm. Why are none of my radishes ready? Is my rice ready? No. What was I doing? Oh, yes. We shall set up the fairy honey in just a moment. God damn it. Oh yeah, I'm sure an eel works. I hate you, Mr. Kui. Maple seeds, apparently not orange, but this is. That looks like a yellowy mustard color to me, but you know. Whatever, Mr. Kui. You do your colors how you do your colors, I suppose. Okay. I need a sprinkler. He has made me mad. Hopefully that will cover them all. I'll move the seed makers to here for now, I guess. We're gonna need a lot more bee houses. And I need to go get copper. I need to get copper. I also need kale. I need to get copper. Maybe we'll find Kent somewhere. Where will he be? I kind of don't want to do this cutscene. I'm skipping it. I'm skipping it. Oh god. Oh, hi, Khaleesi. I was just about to have a snack. Here, let me get something for you. Oh shit. Egg down! Oh no, what a mess. Oh god. What was that sound? This is absolutely terrible. What happened? It's just an egg. Get over yourself. She's right, that's what happened. Thanks for telling me the truth, Khaleesi. It's not such a big deal. I'm sorry about this, Mom. I'll clean it up. Thanks, honey. Oh my god, another cutscene, or are we good? Here. A birthday gift? That's very kind of you. I love it. Okay, are we now full hearts? Yes. Love that. We skipped it. We're safe for now. Let's get copper. 71, I believe we need. Oh shit, I bought too much because of you. Yeah, I know. I'm just buying lots of, iron. Because I'm low. Although they pay them literal pennies, I give them all my money. So, that's not my problem. Oh, Sebastian. Drink a shot of espresso. And bomb it. Oh, do I have something I can give you? Here. Thank you. I'm glad you accept my gift. You should accept my gift. It is a very nice gift. And I need all the wood. You. Oh, I still need one red item. Curse this freaking man. I need something red. I don't think I have something red. I don't have something red. Josh, hello, welcome in. How you doing? Wonder if the mushroom will count as red. It has to. It has to, right? I am not going all the way back, though. Not today. You have a giant black coffee, and that sounds delicious, Josh. Kind of. I don't like just black coffee, so I'll say it's delicious. Now, a red mushroom literally says red in it, so... You know. Where's the cream? I'm sure there's like a little stand where you can add your own. Maybe. Okay, what haven't I made? I don't know. What did I just do? I don't know. I think I've made one of all of these. This one, I needed pine tar and I didn't have any. And I need to do all these. Okay. And I need to do garlic oil. Fudging monkeys. Fudge in monkeys. I'm gonna cut these trees down. Although I should have bought more copper because I need kegs and I don't have enough copper. That was a miscalculation on my part. Also, I don't know if a slime hutch is worth it, because I was gonna get one. But I'm not sure it's worth it. Fucking A. I also need a preserving room. Oh god. The makeshift tree farm that I'm actually very much enjoying. Do I have more fiber seeds before I chop all that? Fab does not need to go in there. I have spring seeds, but I don't have fiber seeds, I don't think. Or I do, I just don't know where they are. So I'm gonna make a load. I don't know if this will be enough. No. We're a few off, which is annoying as shit. Mm. Actually, that's what I was gonna do. Hold the phone. Okay. And I need more diamonds. Thank you, Pika. I have a drink now, so I will definitely hydrate. Also, everyone make sure you keep yourselves hydrated. Do I have any birthdays? No, it's just Lewis. And I think, yeah, he's full heart, so I don't need to bother with him. And a posture check. Oh, God. We don't want me becoming a shrimp. I see. I see how it is. Okay. Child. Other child. The husband. You don't get to escape it. I don't get to escape it. Ugh. Okay, I have to go back to the island. I need vinegar. And I need to pet the dog. I keep forgetting to pet the damn dog. Which is so bad of me. Honey. We can sell it. It doesn't make much, but it's fine. Animals. We'll look at them. Pig. I'm wondering if it's worth actually getting more pigs. I know I'm gonna get some more sheep. I just don't know whether pigs are a good investment. Okay, back to the island. I'm gonna put that in there for now. Why is Krobus so cute? Someone tell me. It's annoying how cute Krobus is. And I may as well just wait. So that I can go into beers. Oh wait, never mind. What do I need? Vinegar. And I think I have pretty much everything else that I need. I'm gonna buy 5 more just in case. Because I always end up missing something. Hello, Willy. We gotta hope the red mushroom counts as something red, otherwise I'm gonna lose my shit. Oh, thank fucking Christ. Dude. And I can't even remember what I need. I need the recipes. I don't even know if I'll use the heavy tappers, is the thing. Deluxe fertilizer. And I swear I just saw one for 5, right? Or have I lost my shit again? Recipe. Oh shit, I should have gone for that one. Or saved for that one. Never mind. I got a recipe. Curse you, Mr. Quee. Can I do a new quest? No. Of course I can't. Nothing is ready. I think it's mostly the shit that's down by there that I have. I need for this damn cooking. Oh, God. There was also a recipe here. I need this, but I need 50 cinder shards, so... We're gonna go balls to the wall and just do volcano stuff. And hope for the best. Dude. Yay, dragon tooth. Oh, there's another one. I need my money parrot back. Come on. I'm guessing I have a lucky day, kind of, maybe. Though it's just my luck, I'm not gonna get anything from that. Why the hell did he goop me? I don't want to be gooped. I just need cinder shards. That's all I need. Give me all the cinder shards I need. Hello, Charlotte again. Thank you for hydrating Nyrax. Oh god, oh god. Okay. We are off again. We're zooming. I'm sure he appreciates it. I know he's a bit of an asshole sometimes. Thank you for also treating Nyrex. Look at all the cinder shards. Let's go. Out my way. It's not fair you can go through walls. I can't. So many golden coconuts. Let's go. Ow! Oh wait, they're not cinder shards. They're not things I need. Don't think there's anything here I need. Thank you, Mr. Dwarf. Oh, out the way. He's scared of me. Because I'm so scary. That gave me nothing fun. How many have I got? 40. Okay. This is kind of a good run. That is rude. That is uncalled for and rude. My guy. Come on. What's that copper? Have I been ignoring it this entire time when I've needed it? Sounds like me. Dude. Sorry, dude. No time for you. The shitty ass maze. Let's go. Oh my Christ, mate. Probably not worth it, but I'm gonna go for it anyway. What the heck is that? Protection ring? I want a pet lava monkey. Okay, another recipe. We'll sleep and then hopefully some stuff will be ready for us. All we can do is hope and pray. Oh, thank the Lord. Potatoes! Oh shit. You. Right, okay. That's all that's ready. Huh? I didn't have any gold ore. That's so bad. We need to see if we can make anything. Although I'm not sure if we can. Because I still don't have, like, kale. Okay. Okay. What can I make? Nothing. Because I need blue jazz. Okay. I need hash browns. Wait. Hash browns. Oh god. Hang on. Where's my fishing rod? There. Okay. Made the pizza. Fried mushrooms. Crispy bass. Okay. I've made those. I've made that. I've made that. Haven't made that. Haven't made that. Parsnip soup. Haven't made that. Oh god, okay. We had one achievement. Let's go. Haven't made a strange bun. Fish taco. We've made pancakes. We've made those. Haven't made that. Haven't made that. Haven't made that. Made that. Haven't made that. Haven't made that. Okay, let me put those in there. Because I am a chef. Made that, made that. Haven't made that. Made that, I know. Pumpkin soup. I need bok choy. Stuffing. Made that. I've made that. Made that. Not that. Haven't made that. Or that. Or that. Or that. Or that. I've made that. Haven't made that. And haven't made that. Okay. What the heck have I got left to make? Is the real freaking question. Made that, made that. There's still recipes I don't know. Which is freaking annoying. But that's a start. That is a start to the cooking. We are a 5-star Michelin chef. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna take things like this. Things you can find on the floor. Which I'm not entirely sure. Because I know I still have stuff that I need to make, but I can't make. And most of the stuff is this. I've done that one. I've done that one. Haven't done that one. Haven't done that one. This one I need, which I need pine tar for. I need a fish for that one. Wild seeds. Common mushroom. And still need pine tar. And a fish. Well, what about the damn fish, mate? Oh, sorry, boo. What fish do I have a lot of? These. Hopefully any fish will do. Sometimes you just need seeds. So I'm just gonna take seeds. Da, 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 da. No, not the red mullet. Don't you worry. The red mullet is staying in its beautiful place. Wait, was it grapes or blackberries I needed? Or plums? I don't know. I don't know. They make you craft weird things. Okay. Quality fertilizer. Wild seeds. Wild seeds. I need a spice berry and a sweet pea. The red millets are sacred. I could never. One. We've crafted one of those. We need a ring totem. And a jack-o'-lantern, which I need a torch and a pumpkin. Crafted, 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 crafted. Crafted, crafted. I need to craft that. That was me telling my dogs off. I am very sorry. Okay, we need a red, purple mushroom, garlic and oil. Oh my god, you got nothing to play? I'm sure you have at least one game to play, Pika. I still need to do that also. I can't remember what I needed, so I'm just gonna do this and hope at least one is right. Is it this one? No, it wasn't that one. What did I need all the damn mushrooms for? Oh, life elixir. I need 10 garlic and 1 oil. Okay. I need bait. Bait. Then we can make deluxe bait. Okay. Some of the recipes for this is stupid. I don't even know if I have 10 garlic, which is a problem. Was it sweet pea I needed and a spice berry? Yes. I also need garlic. I don't have garlic. which is an issue. Do I have garlic in here? Can anyone see garlic? Or have I lost it? Have I lost my marbles? Yes. Lovely. I wish there was a... Oh, I have this garlic. Okay. Now we have to hope I get more than one. Plant these in spring. But I can plant them now. Even though I need 10, so this is fucking stupid. And my dogs. I will mute. No, they were my doggos barking. Because they're little devils sometimes. I needed the blue jazz for something. I can't remember what I needed it for. Are we talking about more Souls games? I'm gonna try and buy some more. Shop. What recipes do you have that I don't? Okay. All the recipes for her are bought. I want to make a house. Renovation. Add a dining room, add a corner room, add a selling room. Wait, is it instant? Hello? Add a corner room? Where? Wait, what? Remove all items. Oh, I can't do that right now. Add corner room. Add dining room? What? Add cubby? Wait, it didn't make me do it there, so why is it making me do it here? What the freaking monkeys? Add attic. Okay, I have to move a load of stuff before I can spend all my money. Oh, Linus. Look how cute he is. What dwarf recipe? How could they not know Linus? Linus is so cute. We're glad he's doing well. I was about to ask you, Linus, but you know. And he's off. He is a sweetheart. And I feel like I'm stealing all his stuff. Here, take a radish. No, don't eat it. Give it. Okay. I think I bought the stone chest from him, but, you know. This one? The big stone? Go to the bookstore. Okay. What do I have to move? I have to move all of this. Child, out of the way, please. Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna put that there for now. Eh. I'm gonna put that there. Okay, okay. I'll put that there. What was it I needed to move over here? I needed to move my fish tank. We'll move that there. Because I've got this room now, which is fabulous. Was it this stuff? Do I need to move all this? It is, isn't it? Now I'm destroying my house. Okay, hopefully that's all good. We'll see. Put it on your wish list. Do 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 do. Uncle Mines. It's the game. Is it? Are we talking about Elden Ring again? My brother wants. Oh shit! She's closed. Fuck you, Robin. Can I catch her? Can I catch her? Yes. Make home renovations. Add a corner room. Why? Oh, there we go. Okay. She did it. Make house renovations. Add a dining room. Add a cubby. I want a cubby. Why is it fucking hell one singular plant, Robin? Add an attic. I'm spending all my money and I don't care. An open dining room? I don't want an open dining room. Add a cubby? Yeah, it's not letting me. I'm so sad. We can What the heck am I gonna do with all that? I don't want an open bedroom. Community upgrade. Lisi karaoke. Oh my god, never. I could never do karaoke, Pika. I'm too shy. You'll make me blush. I can hear all the pigeons outside and it's making me very happy. And I can hear his that little noises. Can't believe it didn't let me because of 2 items. That is so friggin' annoying. I'm not a good singer. I sound like a... I don't know. You know those rubber ducks you get? They go and they make the really loud noise. That's what I sound like. You think? Oh, fuck you, Robin. I guess we can decorate slightly. This is exciting. I can't put my fish. Oh, we could put our fish tank in the dining room. Kind of. Maybe. Or, yeah, it can go here. Because then we can put the fireplace. It's not going to be even. It's going to bug me. It's fine. It's fine. We got this. We got this. I hate how this game is sometimes. The child is off to sleep. Thank heavens for that. I might actually put a window in here. What did I just pick up? No. Turn the fire on. There we go. This is gonna be my wonderful room of magicness. And I think this lower room is gonna be where we... Ooh. We do the stone floor with the purple. Wait, wait, wait. Is that a rug? Why would he have a rug? Why would you have a stone rug? It's very strange to me, but it's okay. This is gonna be my wizard room, and I'm excited. It's gonna have no purpose whatsoever. But it's gonna be cool. I like the wizard bed. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's a cool bed. Don't be snarky, brother. See, but then you can't see the art. I hate that. And it's not gonna let me rotate the desk. That's annoying as fuck. Maybe our cauldron can go here. Oh my god. And our broom. This will be where I plan shenanigans and stuff. What else did I have? Books. Lots of books. You can never have too many books. Do the crystal balls light up? That is the question. But I left the wizard fireplace. Wait. No. Does that light up? No, it does not. We don't have many lighting options. Look how cool that is. Hello. That is all of the whimsy that I could ever whimsy in my entire life, and I love it. But I don't have room. I could put it here, I suppose. Why is it always telling me to go to sleep when I don't want to go to sleep? My magical wizard room is gonna have to wait. Oh my god, the baby is still there. Love that. We will go to sleep and we will continue decorating. Because that's all I care about right now. I will sort all of the rooms out also. This can be the living area. Oh, I want the Geronimo catalog. But for that, I need to go to the traveling merchant thingy. I think that's best there. Wait, I have an idea. That looks cool. Love that. Let's go. Oh, I can have green stuff in my cauldron. I am so excited. Although, where am I gonna put my potions? Maybe they can go by the tree. This room is so me. I would have a room like this in real life. I don't want to put it there. Although I wish there was better lighting. There is my garden pot. Okay. It's a room of pointlessness, but I love it. Next. There's so much to do. Maybe I can do the cubby now, also. I think my child is glitched. Am I spending my money wisely? No. Do I care? No. Maybe when I have no money I'll care, but until then. Please have the Dynamo catalog, it's all I want. Oh, I don't want a Jojo one. I guess I should get it. Just to, you know, have it. That missing step is annoying me. We're gonna add a cubby. Because we can. And I think it's Lewis's birthday, but we're already full heart, so I don't really care. There. Cubby. There we go. And... Wait. Isn't there a way you can... like, paint buildings? I want to paint this one. Okay. I want to wait, no. We could have a pink house. But why is her pink purple? Hello? Revert. How do I just do the roof? The roof. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's the roof. There's the trim. We can do that pink, right? Right? Why is there no pink? Where's the pink? Pink looks purple. I don't want purple. Unless it's on the other end? Yeah, that's more pink. But it's still kind of purple. Or is that just me? Just before the red? That's not pink, that's purple. Are they saying this is pink? Because this does not look pink to me. Building. Oh my god. And then maybe I can just have the trim, the green as well. It is dark. That's crazy. It doesn't look pink at all to me. Because my favorite colors are pink and purple. Pink and green together. But it doesn't look. I'm sad. This is the worst pink ever. They have hot pink. But I don't want hot pink. God. That's fine, I guess. And then building, pink, roof, green, green. Look at that. Beautiful. Building, roof, trim. Building, roof, trim. We're gonna be matching and it's gonna be beautiful. I hate that I can't do my greenhouse, but it's okay. And I can't even do my windmill. Atrocity. Can I do my doghouse? No, I can't. Shame. I still need these two. I don't know what these two achievements are. Look, it's so cute, even though it's not pink. I wish we could change the wood color, though, on the floor. That would make me very, very happy. Right, okay. Now we must decorate. Okay. We have all the Joja items now. Fun. At least I get cool plants. Hannah Banana, welcome in. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. We are just decorating. See, I want to just do everything green because it's my favorite color. But that's boring for everyone else. No, you did not miss my stream. I'm here. I think I'm gonna take this up here. I don't know what I'm gonna decorate with. So I'm just gonna move them all with me. First, we must do... I don't know. I do have my own pigeon on the screen. I'm not sure why, but I do. Now, do I want to change the flooring in all the rooms? Because I do like this flooring. Or do we prefer the dark flooring? I'm gonna have to move the kids' room stuff around. Although it seems they've kind of just taken over this room. Take a few more of the flooring. No, I don't want that one. Okay, we'll just take that one. What kind of wallpaper do I want? We are now in spring, day 7 of year 4, which is fun. I'm excited. Right. I don't know what to make this room. Do I need a bigger bedroom? No. Do I want one? Yes. I think the kids' room can just stay as it is. It's fine. Shane, out of the way, please. I want to put the table there. I no longer like those. Ah. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay, retro TV. That's what I need. Very desperately. Do I change this? But I like the wall there. Decisions. I kind of like the green with the yellow, I'm not gonna lie. But maybe the yellow couch with the green armchair is better? Maybe? Where is that giant plasma TV? Was it in here? I swear TVs were in here. Yes, there. Because I can kind of center it now. Kind of. I can't remember where I've put everything, so it's kind of annoying me now. Oh no. Bin. It is the worst. I hate it. It drives me crazy. I think the divider things are in here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hopefully that's enough. And then we need a rug. I do like... I kind of like this one, but then it doesn't center. So we might need a circular rug. Or a green rug? No, doesn't center. Did I do those the wrong way around? I did. Because my life. Like, why can't the rugs just be, you know, of normal size? Why have they got to be weird? Not even that one can center. I will have a look now. Hang on. In those two. Rug. Do you mean this one? Or we've got this one. Or we've got this one. Okay, let's look at all the rugs. We have this one, which is cute. This one also cute. Oh, ooh, that's pretty. But it doesn't center. We might just have to use, like, this one. No, literally none center nicely. It drives me crazy. But it's okay. We can, like, maybe do it like this. Maybe. I don't want the armchair now. This green rug is really pretty and big though, so we might use that for something. I just don't know what yet. We have mahogany end tables. And a tea table. We'll see what the tea table looks like. Or we might have to use the coffee table. I also hate that you can't put the cushions on top of the rugs. It's another annoying thing. Green lamp, of course. End table. Plants. Teacup. Teddy bear. Yes! I would love to lay the rugs. Okay, that, no. That also, no. Okay. No table for us, because none of them, it would seem, go. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Hang on, let me see here. We have the wizard table. Should we try his? No. The basic catalog? Which one's the basic catalog? This one? And... moon table, modern table, sun table, pub table, luxury table, oak tea table, mahogany. Something with magic. Hydrate, thank you, Pika. I will do it in just a moment. There's not one with magic. Maybe I can try a circle one. Luxury. Did I just pick up a luxury? Yes, I did. Hang on. No, it doesn't. Like, look at that. Come on. I hate that I can't center it. That is driving me crazy. And I can't even put the TV on top of anything. Oh my god. Okay. I think we can still make it cute. It's fine. We can do this. like a little stuffy for where the child is playing or something. I don't know. Oh, we didn't try that one. Wait. Look, not even that one fits, and that's ugly. That is so annoying. Maybe one day I will find the table. But today is not that day. Like, I can't even put the cushions on top of the rug, which is also very annoying. Let's see if we can get a mahogany end table. Maybe a stone slab. Wait. No, not even the stone slab. I have no clue. They were all very talkative, and then they're all quiet now. They are unpredictable. They're unpredictable. Dun, 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 dun. We're trying to find a table. Oh, you can sit the bear on the little... Oh my god. That's so cute. Okay. But none of the tables fit, and it's annoying as heck. Why did nothing, like... Yeah, everyone's quiet. Just drinking coffee. Okay. Maybe... That would have been good if it was slightly bigger. So with that. Why does nothing fit in this game? See, I'm not sure what this little area is gonna be, if I'm completely honest. I can't... See, is that all too close together now? This is not cute. I don't like this at all. I'm not sure if it's the TV. It might be the TV. If I'm being honest. I might not like the TV. Or the rugs. I don't really like the rugs, if I'm honest. I do. I need the retro one. Maybe it's the armchair. I need the armchair, maybe. No. Maybe. Maybe? Like that? Question mark? It is better than before. But it's very... Ooh, a stack of books. Books help everything. That is the motto of life. Maybe we can have a stack of books somewhere. Oh god. No. Or is it the lamp that's putting it off? Or maybe the cushion. Yeah, I'm probably gonna pass out. It's fine. Oh god. We're just here trying to make decisions on important things here. Okay. I think it might be the rug. It's so small. Hang on. Right. Catalog back. Rug. It's not gonna be centered, but I think I can make it work. Let's see if we can make it work. I hope we can make it work. We need like an armchair kind of vibe. Maybe the red armchair, because the red armchair looks pink to me. Okay. Was it the rug? Guys, what do you think? Was it the rug? Did the rug make it look ugly? I actually think it's it's the me music, yeah. And do we need like another armchair in the corner maybe? No. I wish I could put the cushions on the damn freaking... That would make it a lot cuter. Maybe I can put my shame portrait here. No, I can't. Okay. Or this. No. Colors don't go. That's too high. What if you use this rug but try the big and small brown couch? Wait, where are those? Oh god. Ooh, that large brown couch. Okay. I didn't even know you could have those. Okay. Is that better? Do we prefer the couch like a little further back, maybe? Maybe like that? Or should we move that? And maybe put the lamp there? Like that? Or maybe like... I like plants. Like that? But now does this area look crowded? How do we feel? That's kind of cute. I like lots of plants, is good. And books as well. Yeah, it does. Maybe we can fit a table there now. Maybe. I like the wizard tea table. Where is it there? I just don't think it goes. Maybe I need... Oh. Yeah. Maybe like... Where is that? Where is it? There. Maybe? Because it's all uneven anyway, so it doesn't matter. And if I change the TV eventually... Yeah, but that's the only... Hang on. Maybe we can get a different color. Oh god. I'm putting things everywhere. We just need to bin the stuff that I'm not using. We could try a stone slab. Where is the jungle TV? Where can I get the jungle TV? We have the stone table, or we have this weird contraption, which I don't like. No, I don't like it. Ivan Trader. Interesting. Because these ones are kind of like... It might look good. But I feel like we'd have to pull the couch out. Um... Yeah, the child, it's a demon. Mm. love the little emote. Love it. Let me look in the wizard catalog. We could possibly... I hate that you can't put the cushion. How cute would a cushion be? It just looks random. Which is annoying. Yeah. Should we do colored ones as well? Maybe like a green, the red, because it kind of looks pink. Red and a yellow. For the two children. And then the bear can go like, I don't know. The bear can sit on one. And like a toy ship or something. Then it kind of looks like they've been playing. Okay. Not the worst. Obviously we have our room down here. But that's my wizard room. Yeah, this is my little magic wizard room. It's where I do all my important wizard business. It's not practical, but I love it. Okay, and then I kind of want... Why are they in... This is what I wanted to be my room. But the kids keep taking it over. I might change the bed that I have to the wizard bed. Because I think it's cool. Let me get my wizard catalog. Look at it, it's creepy. It doesn't even do anything. One time while I was married to Sebastian and decorated the house with much love, Sebastian started to change the flooring and said we needed to decorate. Oh my god. I would have kicked his ass. Where is the wizard bed? I know he has one somewhere. I saw it with my very own eyes. There's the dresser. Have I gone past it? I probably have. There it is. Now, the sheets are kind of questionable, but I think I like it. It's so cool. You've been thinking about a divorce ever since. Honestly, I don't blame you. This child needs to get out the way. Where's my other catalog? Um, I like... No, wait. These ones I like. Where are the windows? We need to add more windows. And I really like that rug, so... See, now the bed's not going to be centered, and that's going to irritate the heck out of me. But it's fine. I can make it work. There. Beautiful. See, now I don't know. I think I like my bed better. See, a layered rug would look so cute. I have nowhere to put my calendar. This room, I'm not sure what we're gonna do with. We do have my giant teddy bear, though, so that can go there. Don't even think. Same. I love books, so it just felt fitting. It felt fitting to have books everywhere. Stack them wherever they need to be. See, layered rugs would look so cute. Concerned Ape needs to add those pronto. Why is the child just there? It's creepy. So creepy. I guess I can leave that for now. Do-do-do. Why am I always passing out? I also really like this burlap rug. I think it's cute. Oh my god, this child. It's just crawling around. Yes, they would. It doesn't let me put anything on the dresser. Or maybe I need to move those in. And yeah, nah. It's not letting me. That's annoying. I know. It's just crawling around. It doesn't care. I want it gone. It doesn't want to go. It's a problem. Okay. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Oh, I'm gonna pass out. The baby gives no cares in the world whatsoever. It's still here. Which is, lovely. Hear me out. This can be the book. I hate that I can't meander that around, but it's okay. Kind of want another lamp. No, I don't think anything is blocking the crib. It just won't go in its bed. It's very annoying. It's just crawling around. Maybe I changed this dresser. Wait, did I do the mistake? I think I did the mistake. No, all my stuff is in here, okay. You saw nothing? Nothing was seen? What color's the bed? It's like a walnut, right? Oak? Maybe? Does that go better? Yes. Still doesn't let me put anything on it. I think it's time to go back to our dinosaur hat, though. Yeah, the dresser was about to go missing again. Okay. Hello, Shane. Do I prefer the lights on the outside or the inside? I don't know. See, he wants to be up here, so why don't I just move them up there? Hold the door. Children. I am going to move you to exactly where you want to be. It is fine. Literal prison time. Where's the stuff for it? They can just be up here. I'll give them space. I wish we could change their beds. Cause their beds are ugly. It doesn't let you move the crib, does it? Can you not move the crib? That is highly annoying. I hope so, because they're annoying as heck. Okay. My prized possession fish tank, obviously. They need a play rogue. I almost forgot. Mr. Snuffles. Right. Then they need lights. Um... I hate that I can't move the crib. That's annoying. But it's fine. It's fine. I do have to pick a new wallpaper though. I like this one. Do I need more green? No, but do I want more green? Yes. That's a neutral. Why is that not changing? There we go. I'm hoping. I'm really hoping I'll be able to do that. Because otherwise it's just really annoying. I'm not sure why it doesn't let you move it. It's not like I'm gonna throw it outside or something. And if I did, then it's my business. It's my child. I can't remember which. I think it was the left one I needed. I feel like a ladder would look cool in here. It makes no sense, but I feel like it looks cool. I will fix the kitchen another time. Oh, I didn't wallpaper that. Damn it. You. I feel like I still need dividers though for the rooms. To split them up. Kind of. Thank you, Hannah Banana, for treating Nyrax. I'm sure he appreciates it very much. Okay. Does that look weird? It might look weird. But I feel like it needs it. I can put that there for now, it's fine. I need a right one. Wait, is that a different... Oh my goodness. I have to talk to Robin to remove the crib? That's so frigging annoying. I should be able to remove it whenever I want. Okay, there we go. Now they look kind of separated when they're not. You mean this thing? I have no clue. I want it. It's kind of cute. Kind of want to keep it for myself. It is. It's hilarious. But it's cute. It is. It's a blue marshmallow, I think, with a big happy face. Which I love. We still haven't... we need to do stuff with the dining room. But it's nighttime. Wait, will it go to its crib now? Oh no, that one's running all the way up here. And it just goes under the bed. Love that. I don't know where the child is anymore. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm just gonna sleep. And we're gonna end the stream. Thank you everyone who joined me today. I had a lot of fun. I will be streaming tomorrow, so I hope to see you there. And it'll be more Stardew, so... yeah, maybe we'll do more decorating, or we'll actually get some stuff done that's a bit more proactive. So, yes. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow at